When it comes to dancing big, at least in the fusion definition, I feel like it's, dancing bigger than yourself.
When I first thought about developing a group like Fusion, my biggest role for doing so was that we could really benefit from having a group in the middle that was somewhere in the middle time commitment and somewhere in the middle financial commitment. And that was really my goal. These kids are extremely talented dancers, especially for the amount of time they put into their dance, which is 2-3 days a week. They are going above and beyond where they should be.
I push myself a lot, and I feel that when I do, it kind of stands out.
I know that if I stopped fusion or just dancing altogether, I wouldn't do anything, and I wouldn't be happy.
That's the work ethic and the expectation that Marquita has, as well as Ivy, Haley, and the drive of the kids.
Well, it started as just like something to do on Tuesday nights. Like, it was just like another one of my activities, but then it was like, once I moved here and I started dancing at the dance movement, I was like, wow, this is actually like something I want to do for the rest of my life.
I didn't really dance like at all. But then once I joined Fusion, like I got into ballet classes and I had like teachers that like wanted me to get better.
I don't think I would be the same dancer I was if I didn't have Miss Ivy to be there and show us all the combinations and just to talk through them with us.
On Thursday, she has the advanced and then the intermediate, and even though she just did it with the advanced, she does it with us too. And she does it like full out every time, if not even more.
I want the girls to see that this is hard, that no matter how much experience you have, ballet is still going to be really hard, and the things I'm asking you to do aren't easy, but I'm going to be right in there with you.
I feel like even when I first tried, just the first week or so, I was like, oh, this is gonna be my second family, because everybody's just really welcoming.
You're so vulnerable. I mean, you're dressed in a leotard and tights, first of all, and then you're putting yourself out there for everybody to see. You should feel like when you go into a dance studio that you're in a sacred place, that you're in a place with your family.
I've always been pretty shy, and then I joined Fusion and everyone was so nice and kind, and so they've kind of taught me that it's okay to be myself.
My first year at Sis Marquita, I had a huge self-esteem thing, because I'd never danced really in a company in front of other people before. She didn't really critique me hard my first time. She was just kind of hey, you know this, just be more confident.
I see who they are and I speak to that and only that. I don't speak to who they wish they were or who they're trying to be. I only speak to who they are, and I try to pull until more of that comes out.
My hope was not that it would be this pre-professional group with all these super talented dancers. I imagined it in my mind as just a group that did a little more than dancing once a week. Maybe they danced in a parade, or maybe they did a car wash once a year to raise money. And Marquita and the dancers took it way farther than I ever dreamed.
I was excited when Lori asked me to start a new company, but 2 months after I started the company, I was invited to Cambodia to do dance therapy with girls who have been rescued from human trafficking, which completely changed my life.
I began to rethink what it would mean to be a socially conscious choreographer. What it would look like to use dance as a platform to tell stories of girls who were suffering overseas. What it would look like to engage my dancers in the solution to the problems that I saw. We started working and creating, and pretty soon we had this dance concert that we were putting on stage, and we were telling people what happens to a girl when she turns 12 in the rest of the world. And people were transformed with this knowledge. Businesses started to partner with us. And to date, we've raised $75,000 for girls all over the world, as well as here locally.
To empower them and educate them, but most of all, to rewrite the story of what happens to girls and women around the world.
I never knew about human trafficking before I joined Fusion, but that's a big thing we discuss in company, and it's a big thing, and I didn't even know about it.
I was kind of in shock that people would actually do that to girls, because it's such a bad thing to do to girls that were my age.
We can't just ignore the fact that that's happening in the world. Like, I didn't know it was happening really as much until I came to Fusion. She was like, this is what's happening, we need to do something about it.
Feels good because you're dancing for a cause and not just dancing to dance.
If you don't connect with the dance, I think it's not going to be as great, because if you were excited about it, then I think you would give it your all.
Dance was about me, but now dance is about the world and what I can do with my body and my company and my movement, how it can change other people's lives.